T-Wop, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. And Tasty Chance, thank you so much for the 2 months. Welcome back. Yeah, no coffee. I unfortunately got coffee early today. So, it's gone. Coffee's long gone. You don't like LaCroix, crybaby? Crap, I need to edit my title, hold on. If you guys aren't on Instagram, I just made a post for an Instagram giveaway. Daniel, welcome back for 2 months. Thank you so much. And Azira, thank you so much for the 100 bits. I look bright. Is my stream too bright? Is that better? Need to make a... Should probably make a command for it, huh? Taeha cases, Insta giveaway. I should make a command for Instagram giveaway. White shirt is beaming. Oh, sorry. Dropped frame rates? Is it still dropping? Wait, I have 0% on mine. Am I still dropping? What? Why am I dropping? Dropping hard. Am I still dropping? On my end, I am getting 60 FPS, no dropped frames. CPU usage around 50%. Yeah, my bitrate is stable too, at a constant 6K. Yeah, my computer is too underpowered to stream, I guess. I need to make a new command. Oh crap. Insta giveaway. Currently holding a giveaway on my Instagram at types to celebrate 10K followers. Dropping again? Is Google Chrome eating up too much of my RAM? Is that why it drops when I'm on on Twitch? Is it still dropping? Is it back? Are we back? It goes on and off. You go download more RAM? I wish I could just download more RAM. What automatic screwdrivers do you use? I have one linked on my Amazon storefront. Alright, goal of the next subathon is gotta be to buy Taeha some more RAM. Google Chrome shouldn't eat up my CPU. Yeah, my CPU is at 44.4% usage according to OBS. Yeah, on OBS is fine. Raider Albert, thank you so much for the 33 bits, and Boo Live, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. It's smooth, like lubed now. I do have AirPods, yes. Ooh, Chenipa, thank you so much for the 9 months in a row. Thank you. But my computer doesn't have Bluetooth, so I can't use this. The next time I build a PC, I'll probably want Bluetooth support on my motherboard, hopefully. Is that a given? Or not a motherboard? Do you need to buy an extension for that? Bluetooth receiver is like $5. Yeah, I probably want Bluetooth. My headphones get hot sometimes if the stream goes on for too long, so you can get on your motherboard. Congrats on 10K on Instagram. Thank you, Jenny Pa. High-end motherboards have built-in Bluetooth. Yeah, I haven't kept up with parts, so. Just in time to see you build a hot swap kit. Ooh, yes, we are doing hot swap today. Have you guys seen the title? You guys see that hashtag sponsored? Slevin quit. Thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Drop finally noticed our boy. Is Drop a new sponsor? We'll give it a couple more minutes until actually it's already 3:42, huh? I guess I can start now then. 20K followers giveaway. Oh, okay. Oh, there's too many things to talk about. So yes, we also broke 20K on Twitch this week, but my one year of Twitch streaming comes up the last weekend of July. But the last weekend of July is also the Seattle meetup. So I think I'm gonna have a subathon to celebrate both 20,000 and my 1 year the first weekend of August. So that's probably, I'm still debating if it should be a 24-hour stream or a subathon, but there's gonna be a big giveaway for that, whichever one that happens. It's gonna be a big giveaway, lots of cool stuff. I reached out to all my sponsors, not all, some of my sponsors, but yeah, they were very generous this time. Gonna have a lot of cool stuff to give away. Whoa.
My voice is my passport.
Mr. Petrov, thank you so much for the 1,099 bits. Are you giving away sponsors if money? What does that mean? But yeah, a lot of cool stuff gonna be given away on my next Twitch celebration. This the current one on Instagram is completely funded by me. So if you guys haven't seen me on Instagram today, we broke 10K over last night, guys. 10K. Thank you so much, everyone. 10K was like one of my personal milestones for Instagram, because now I can do that swipe up feature. Yeah, we hit 10K on Instagram, so I am going to be purchasing for 2 lucky winners. One person is going to win. I'm going to purchase for them a set of GMK Vaporwave, the base kit, and another lucky winner will get a base kit of SA Bliss. So I'm purchasing it out of my own pocket for you guys. I have the rules on my latest Instagram post. Go check it out. You can do exclamation insta giveaway to find out. Yeah, if you've already purchased and joined the group buy for the key set that you win, assuming you win, it's already been arranged with both Dixie Mech and Novel Keys that the base kit will be refunded to you guys. So if you guys purchase the novelties or extras, that's all you have to pay for. So even if you've already purchased it, you can still join the giveaway. And Dragon Soul Pie, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. EBB, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Yeah, so the giveaway will run for a week. I'm gonna close it next Sunday at midnight. So yeah, enter. I don't know, I feel like 10K is a big milestone on Instagram, and then the next step is to get verified, but getting verified on Instagram is really hard. It'll be a while until I could ever attempt to get verified. Whoa, avocado peel, hello! We have avocado peeled. I don't know if you guys don't know who... I don't think my viewers are familiar with avocado peeled, but I shared your music, Sarah, on my Discord. We have a music swap. I have a channel where we swap music, so I linked your first album when it dropped. If you guys remember me, I linked a music video of Sunday Moon. It was, the artist was Sunday Moon. I don't know how many people listened to it, but you were spamming my chat last time? Oh shoot, sorry, I wasn't aware you were watching last time. Was it yesterday, or yesterday's stream was kind of big? But yeah, Sunday Moon is a Korean artist. You guys should check out her music. She's on Spotify, YouTube, maybe Apple Music. I don't use Apple Music, so I can't say. I'm so sorry. Day before yesterday. Oh, okay, so that was Friday's stream. I swear I didn't see you on. Yeah, sorry. Oh yeah, I should probably VIP avocado peel. Avocado peeled also streams, guys. I think you were live earlier. I was busy all morning, so I couldn't stop by. But avocado peeled also streams, guys. You guys should watch. If you guys like chill, feels good music, highly recommend. I have some creams on the way. What springs should I swap them to? That's all preference. For switches, spring weight is all via. It's all preference. Yeah. Heard they aren't great. The cream springs are fine. They're just noisy, so you should definitely lube it. You just finished an 8-hour stream. What? Wait, 8 hours? Isn't it also late for you right now? Isn't it like morning, midnight? 8 hours is long. Is there a 75 or 60% with hot swap plus underglow plus backlighting? Tina? You can get the Tina. The KBD 75 V2 on KBD fans, yeah. It's 8 a.m. You streamed from 12 a.m. to 8 a.m. Oh my gosh. Whoa, what is this? Raider Albert had a ban? Why was Raider Albert banned? You know, Avocado Peeled is... She's new to Twitch, but I've been a fan of her music for a very long time. It's crazy that I'm talking to her. I didn't think I would ever talk to Sarah. I have been following her music since I was a kid. Well, yeah, I guess I'm not a kid anymore, but I'm not as old as some people think I am. Alright, let's start. It's been 20 minutes since I started. So yes, we're testing out a sponsorship with Drop, guys. So as you can tell in the title, it does have hashtag sponsored. Where's my knife? My knife. Oh, who stole my knife? Oh no! I lost my knife? I lost my knife. I gotta search for it. But yes, we are testing out a sponsorship with Drop. So they sent out a Tokyo60 for me to play around with, review. I don't know if they are watching. I told them I'd be streaming at 3:30 p.m. But let's check out the cable first. They sent out a cable. So full disclosure, I do not get to keep this. I have to return it. So yeah, I am just getting a couple weeks to play around with the Tokyo60. Going to probably record a typing test of it and then send it back. But they sent it out with a nice USB-C cable. The Tokyo60, I guess, uses USB-C. Cable's pretty good quality. I wish it was longer, This might be too short for my PC. But yeah, cable feels like it's decent quality. Not too bad. Nothing special. Doesn't seem like this is branded at all. Yeah, no signs of drop or mass drop. Just a clean, dark grayish USB-C cable. I'm so sad. Where did my knife go? I like that knife. Okay, let's see this. I actually have not had extensive time with a Tokyo60. I did feel it at a meetup, but that's about the extent of it. So I'm excited to see what the Tokyo60 is about. This was also designed and worked in collaboration with Tokyo Coffee Nerd. I don't know if you guys know who that is, but Tokyo Coffee Nerd is actually a pretty well-known keyboard community member. So yeah, I'm sure it'll be great. It's currently not available for purchase on drop, but I believe there is going to be a new round incoming. So let's see. Do I recommend the Tokyo60? Tong 8000, thank you so much for the 1 bit. What tea are you wearing today? This is from Adder Air. Adder Air is a Korean company that's been kind of getting a lot of spotlight lately. It's a thick shirt. Yeah, it's decently thick. It's quality. I like their stuff. Yeah, would recommend. A lot of their stuff are oversized though. Their stuff tends to be like the one size fits all, oversized Korean aesthetic kind of look. So look at this. It's already built because it's hot swap. Alright, so this is the first look at the Tokyo60. So I tried to do as much research as I can. The colorway, I am probably going to butcher this, but it's called John Green. It's like G-Y-E-O-N Green. I don't know how to pronounce it. John Green. John Green. So let's take a look. Oh, the mic is taking the focus. So a pretty nice dark olive color. At least on screen, the anode looks pretty nice actually. Yeah, the anode's actually. Oh wait, I spoke too soon. There's some serious banding on the backside. I'm trying to see if this comes off. No, it does not come off. So yeah, at least this model has some serious banding there. Yeah, the bottom at least looks nice. It's in the back. So I tried to figure out pricing for this. I wish drop, if the drop ended, they would leave the price up so you could see what the price is. But I asked people, and I think this retailed for $160, right? So $160 for a 250. Is that including switches and keycaps? With switches and keycaps, yeah. So for just the case, I believe it's $160. So $160 for an aluminum case with acrylic diffusion. I think that's pretty good. I mean, when you're paying $160, you're not going to get perfect anodization all the time, in my opinion. So this has that banding right there, but that's about it. Otherwise, it looks pretty nice. The finish and texture of the anode, pretty smooth. Not too bad actually. I do like the texture. My number 2 is definitely softer, but oh shoot. Whoa, Wicked, what? Oh my gosh, Wicked. Thank you so much for the raid. We have Mr. Wicked in the house. Hello, Wicked. How was your stream, Wicked? Hopefully it went well. I'm guessing you were playing TFT today. For those of you guys who are new from Wicked's stream, 10 to 11 hours of TFT. Holy moly. That's a lot of gaming. That's a lot of gaming. But yeah, I'm a mechanical keyboard, a luxury, high-end, bespoke mechanical keyboard maker. And we make nice and fancy custom mechanical keyboards live on stream. Today we are looking at Drop's Tokyo60 keyboard. This is a sponsor stream. I was sent one to review, check out, and give my thoughts on. So we're gonna play around with this a little bit. It's already built. It's hot swap, so relatively short stream today. But if you guys come back, we normally build stuff. We normally build keyboards. So this is the keyboard I am currently using. It's made out of aluminum and stainless steel. Jajan. This keyboard here, the whole bottom is stainless steel. Why the paper towels? So this came with 2 rubber feet. There should be 2 rubber feet here. They were made incorrectly, so I'm waiting on replacements. And until the rubber feet come, I place it on a paper towel so it doesn't get scratched by my table. Yeah, I am waiting on replacements for these. But yeah. So normally we build keyboards like this heavy. But this is not the main star of today's show. The main star of today's show is the Tokyo60. See, initial impressions. The banding is unfortunate, but I don't think I can really complain about that for 160 bucks. We also took a look at the Brutal 60. The Brutal 60 I think retailed for 200, 190. I think it was 190, right? 190 or $200 on Canon keys. At least the model that I played around with, the Brutal 60, also had a little bit of banding. The texture on the Brutal 60 was nice too. The piano on the Brutal 60 was pretty consistent for the most part, but that did also suffer from banding. So yeah, when you're paying sub 200 for a case, I don't think you can expect perfect ano. Perfect ano is really kind of hard, but yeah, something severe like this kind of banding, I don't think is too unheard of within this price point. So at least price-wise, so far, 160. I would not complain about this ano quality. Pretty nice so far. Pretty nice. All right, let's see how it feels. Lost Lil Kissa, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. So this does have the Holy Pandas from Drop. I don't have my Holy Pandas yet. Ooh, look at this. So it even has the Inver branding. So for those of you guys who have received the latest Holy Pandas from Drop, are they still branded as Inver Panda? Or do they come blank? I don't know. I don't have mine yet. I got mine, yeah. Okay, so it looks like they are still being branded as Inver. Branded, okay. Nice, nice. Alright. I'm pretty sure these are unlubed. Yeah, these are unlubed.
블리드 퍼플백 블리드 퍼플백 블리드 퍼플백 보너스 30.
Dixie Mac, thank you so much for the 300 bits. So they are unlubed. Yeah, I would have been impressed if Drop sent me lubed switches. That must have meant someone at Drop took the time to lube switches and then sent it out to reviewers. But yeah, these are stock pandas. The spacebar also stock spacebars, not modded. Oh, this spam. Best lube, personal preference. That is true. I personally like 205 grade 0, but doesn't mean you like it. Yeah, 205 grade 0, I would recommend, but it's thick. I personally think Zelios V2 are a little too tactile for me, so that's why I like 205 grade 0. If you like the tactility, you can use something thinner. Alright, let's go. I want to open this up. I want to know what the internals of this look like. And it does come with 4 giant bump-ons. It's pretty nice to see. I personally like having bump-ons on my keyboard. I move them around quite a bit, so yeah. Alright. Is it worth me harvesting my old MX Reds from my K70 and lubing them? Yes, I would say so. Depends on how long you've used them. If you're a gamer and you've used switches for a long time, they probably decently smooth. So if you lube it up, it should be fine. For Holy Pandas, do you lube the stems as well or only the edge? Do you lube the stems as well or only the edges? I lube both. There you go, why is this not coming out? Is there any other Winkeyless 60 case other than the KBD fans one? Oh, that's a good question. What other Winkeyless 60 cases can you purchase not from KBD fans? Within the KBD fans budget, probably nowhere else. Probably nowhere else. If you want to pay a little bit more, there's definitely other Winkeyless 60%, I feel like. Yeah. Best hot swap keyboard you'd recommend? Any Rama keyboard is probably the best hot swap keyboard you can purchase. When it comes to hot swap, Rama is probably as premium as you can get. What's your favorite keycap profile? Probably Cherry. I like Cherry. Topra High Pro I also like. This last screw will not. Okay, it just comes off. Ooh, okay. This last screw is very stubborn though. Alright. So this is the board. No love for MT3 Pro. I do like MT3, but I wouldn't say it's my favorite Zombimon. Oh man, chat is so active today. Who makes the best cherry profile keycap set? GMK.
The middle row of my KBD19X is loud compared to the others. Any way to fix it?
Nokito, thank you so much for the 500 bits. The middle row of my KBD19X is loud compared to the others. Any way to fix it? No, there is no way to fix it. On a keyboard, between the rows, you're gonna have different sound signatures. So even this row, you can already tell the middle row is already louder and higher pitched than the bottom row. It's just a natural thing that happens with top mount boards. The sound signature is not consistent between the rows. Yo, Nathan, what's up? LMFAO, the Korean accent on your text to speech. Yeah, I like it. It's my grill. I think her name is Soyeon. She's a voice actor you can choose on Stream Elements. And anytime there's numbers, she says the numbers in Korean, which I like. All right. So let's take a look. It's pretty clean, pretty clean. Let's take a look at the bottom piece. So the bottom piece is this is really thin. Not sure what this cutout is for. Is there a Bluetooth option? What would you possibly put in here? I don't know if there's a Bluetooth or battery option for this. Not sure what this cutout's for. But yeah, internally, Anno looks pretty nice too. Mililani, thank you so much for the 4 months. The bottom piece. And we have the middle acrylic diffuser. Pretty thick actually, this is pretty thick. Decently thick. You got birds at home? No. There's literally trees like right next to my window, so sometimes birds will sit on there. That's what you're hearing. I'm sorry, I can't do much about it. Nice. Hopefully this has some nice acrylic diffusion. Then we have the top piece here. Ooh, look at this. Alright. Keycap 1-A PCB, a revision by Quadcube. Tokyo60.com. So it looks like this keyboard is using, or this PCB at least is using Kale hot swaps. Kale hot swaps feel like are pretty much the standard for hot swap now. Most hot swap PCBs come with Kale hot swaps now, so pretty cool. Oh, this is integrated plate. This is integrated plate. So integrated plate hot swap. No, is it? There's no, it's what is this? There's screws that are not for the stabs. What are these? Huh. Hold Tight's hot swap versus Kale hot swap. Kale for me. I like Kale. That is some clean soldering on the switches. Yeah. Should we take out all the switches and tune the stabs? Why waste your time? That is true, I am returning this. Oh shoot.
루브더 스텝즈 가키 하이퍼.
Golf Juliet Bravo, thank you so much for the 100 bits. And Rooster Team, thank you so much for the 1000 bits. So I've been hearing a lot of rumors about how people are saying that the Holy Pandas shipping out from Drop are less tactile than Yok Mint Pandas. So we can try testing that out today. Later. Alright. Alright, well I've seen enough of this keyboard. I didn't realize it was integrated plate. Sozi, thank you so much for gifting a sub. Is this keyboard nice then? Yeah, this is actually nice. I would recommend this. This was designed by Tokyo Coffee Nerd, so I expected it to be of decent quality. Tokyo Coffee Nerd, so a pretty recognized name in the keyboard community. If you guys don't know him, Yeah, he's a nice guy. I met him briefly at the NorCal meetup last year. I had no idea he was coming because he's based in Tokyo, like his name suggests. And then I met him at the very end of the meetup as like he was leaving. And then we shook hands. And we were both like, oh, we didn't get to talk to each other.
CS 사일런트 슬레이어 기프티드 어티어 일석 투피아지로 달갸우.
He seems like a nice guy though. I would like to meet Tokyo Coffee Nerd. I want to share coffee with Tokyo Coffee Nerd because he's also big on coffee. I don't know if he's watching. I don't think he is. I don't think I've ever seen Tokyo Coffee Nerd in my streams. Feels bad. Maybe he doesn't like me. And CS Silent Slayer, thank you so much for gifting a tier 1 sub to Prodigy OW. It's absurd, like why? What is absurd? Oh, hi Ken, thank you so much for resubbing for 2 months in a row. Alright, let's see what the underglow is like. Oh, I also just noticed the cutout for the USB-C port. It doesn't hug it entirely around the port, but that's not too bad for 160 bucks. That's a pretty decent cutout. Pretty decent cutout. In comparison to in comparison to my number 2, you see how the cutout hugs the USB-C port perfectly. So when you pay a little bit more, hopefully you get something like this, a little bit more attention to detail. But this also costs significantly more than the Tokyo60. But for $160, that's not too bad, I would say. That's not too bad. Is this the round 2? Yes, this is the round 2. So a round 3 will be happening on drop in the near future. I believe you can purchase it just in case. You can purchase it with keycaps and switches. So we'll also go into the keycaps because I have never seen these keycaps before. This is a revision 3 prototype. Oh, okay. I guess I'm wrong. This is a revision 3 prototype. Ooh. Oh. Andrew S. Bake. Well, hello. Thank you so much for the 500 bits. Andrew, I remember you. How are you doing? I was shocked when you followed me. I was shocked. How are you doing? And Anonymous, thank you so much for the 40 bits. Alright, let's talk about this underglow. Ah, that screw in the middle. You guys see this? You can't unsee this once you see it. Why? I feel like this could have been done a little bit better. At least it's in the middle. Like, could you imagine if this had been like off center here? Now that would have been tilting, but at least it's centered. The side, a lot better. Oh, the back has it in the middle too. The back has it centered right in the middle. RGB is weird to see on your stream. Yeah, RGB is a rare sight on my stream. I don't really do RGB. This side looks nice though. This side looks nice. This is a shame. This is a shame. Because I only say it's a shame because there are competitively priced kits on KBD fans that does underglow better. I think. Cause like this is pretty competitive with KBD fans pricing, but they provide underglow without this middle screw. But otherwise,
아즈비 하이퍼댄스 게임.
Rooster TM, thank you so much for the 500 bits. But otherwise, the diffusion's nice. The diffusion's nice. I do like that the acrylic diffuser is decently thick. Diffuses pretty well. You can definitely see where the RGB components sit on the PCB. It's clearly brighter on some areas. I'm pretty sure the KBD75 has a screw problem. Oh, it does? Am I wrong? Maybe I'm wrong. Boy_pi saying KBD75 also has a screw problem. But yeah, the diffusion is decent. There are more expensive customs out there that diffuse lighting worse than this. So if you are into RGB, this is nice. I'm not a fan of RGB. I would personally build this without RGB, but there is a large demographic of people who like RGB and would pay extra money for RGB. So yeah, nice. Nice. What caps? So yeah, let's go into the caps. So these keycaps, I don't know if they have a name, but these are the cherry profile die sub keycaps that you can purchase with the Tokyo60. I don't know. I asked Massdrop. I asked the workers at Drop what who made this. Does it have a legitimate name? But they didn't tell me. The name of the keycap is Tokyo60 Season 3 Keycaps. What a name. Well, Zambumon says that's the name. I guess that's the name then. This is the Tokyo60 Season 3 keycaps. So they are cherry profile and die sub. So let's take a look. They feel decently nice. Bruiser, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Is it a good idea to buy Z60 PCBs and make hot swap with hole tights? Ooh. Yeah, if you want hole tights.
If you not Taeha's attention, 샌드위치.
Neo Visual, thank you so much for the 500 bits. Wicked, thank you so much for the 2 months. Welcome back, thank you so much. Do you think the NK65 is worth the price? I want to say yes. But I have technically never felt the NK65. I am being sent a prototype to play around with, but I have technically never. I have seen it at meetups, but I don't have extensive time with it yet. That keyboard you're making at the moment is sexy as hell. This is from Drop, Wicked. So if you want one yourself, this will be available to purchase on Drop. All right, so let's take a look. So, pretty decently thick PBT keycaps right here. This is PBT. Did I get any of Mike's springs? I am being sent some, boy_pi. So once those come in, I'll be able to give you my thoughts as well. Wait. Can someone tell me what is wrong with escape? What do you notice? The E is high. You can tell the E is slightly higher than the S and the C. Yeah, so that's why I wanted to know who made these keycaps, because legending and die sub quality varies greatly depending on who makes it. Oh shoot! Chubies, thank you so much for the raid. How did your stream go, Chubies? Can we get a shout out for Chubies and Wicked? Although I'm pretty sure most people know Wicked. What'd you build today, Chubies? I couldn't stop by your stream. And the escape looks really thin compared to the one. Actually, the escape in general looks thin. Yeah, but that isn't to say it's necessarily all Drop's fault. Getting Daisub right is hard. So even here you can tell. I think the A is a bit thicker than the S. I think that shows on stream, right? A looks a little bit thicker and bolder. Yeah, getting Daisub right is extremely hard. That's why there are people who are willing to pay tons of money for OG Daisubs and nice keycap sets. The set I'm using on my number 2 BSP Peacock probably goes for a lot. Yeah, getting Daisub right is hard, but the PBT quality wise, not too bad. I would not complain about this PBT quality. There's definitely a little bit of texture, but PBT generally comes with texture. ABS keycaps tend to be smoother stock in my opinion, but this doesn't feel that bad. Texture wise, yeah, I wouldn't complain at the price point for this. Mine does come with barred homing keys. F and J are barred. I don't know if this comes with scooped homing keys. I don't know if you guys like scooped over bars. Bar is the way to go for me personally. Let's check how banana eat. What? Huh? Wait. What? What is this? What is this? What are these stabs? Is this... I've never seen this before. Skunking on you poodles, thank you so much for the 4 months in a row. And XX Hedgehog, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. These are some mystery stabs. I haven't found any good advice anywhere. Do you have any idea how to shine keycaps really well? I love the shiny look on some SE caps. I want to get them super shiny. I haven't looked into it myself. I know some people sandblast their keycaps to make them shiny. Some people wipe some kind of product on it. I've never done it. I think you should just shine your keycaps to natural use, but yeah. Unknown specimen. Yeah, I don't know what this stab is. But they're different. So this stab, it has a white stem, but this one has clear stems. What is this stab? They're probably some OEM stabs from KBD fans or something. Huh. Okay, I was expecting normal cherry stabs, but this is interesting. We're learning a lot about stabs. Will the spacebar stab be different? Wait, the spacebar stab looks like Zeal stabs. Who built... I don't know who built this, but they legitimately used 3 different... They sourced stabilizers from 3 different places. This looks like a budget Zeal... This stab looks like a budget Zeal stab with a silver wire. I mean, this might not be a Zeal stab, but that looks like a Zeal stab, I think. It has a gold wire, clear housing. I have no idea what stab this is from. Someone said K-type, someone said these are OEM stabs. I don't know, or maybe maybe Drop is experimenting with stabilizers. Could you imagine if Drop started selling stabilizers? Alright. So another issue with PBT. PBT has a high tendency to warp as they're being shrunk. So I don't know if it shows, but if I press down on one end of the spacebar, you can see it hits like that. Whereas if you have a ABS keycap, ABS spacebar from GMK, if you press down here, you're just hearing you're not hearing the actual spacebar hitting the table. I mean, you are, but it's not moving up and down. But you take a PBT spacebar, it's lifted on one side or the other end. So yeah, but this isn't really this isn't really Drop's fault. It's just what happens when you have PBT keycaps. So it tends to have warpage. So yeah, you guys are spamming banana spacebar. People call it banana spacebar, and it can be warped in different ways. It can be warped like this. So our spacebar is kind of like this. You can have like a corkscrew kind of warpage. That's kind of GG. When your spacebar is warped vertically, I guess, or horizontally. What about the shifts? Okay, so shift is pretty good. Shift. So the longer this keycap, the higher chance it has of being warped. Enter is also pretty good. Yeah, so it's just a spacebar. I mean, even with BSP, a relatively expensive, higher quality keycap set, the shifts are warped to hell. So yeah, just a thing to note.
Happy months 우 타이어십.
Comb, thank you so much for the 2 months. Happy 2 months. Welcome back. BSP use GMK space. Yeah, that's true. But like my shift, I mean, you can tell from here that shift is banana. This is what you call a banana shift. You can clearly see that curvature. This is pretty warped. So yeah, once again, I'm not saying this takes away from the Tokyo60. I was just trying to see if they had somehow fixed it, and if it was fixed, then that would have been something to talk about. If the Tokyo60 Season 3 PBT keycaps shipped with fixed or unwarped PBT keycaps, that would have been a selling point. But yeah, it's just seems like standard issues with PBT, so nothing good, nothing bad. The legending though, definitely inconsistent. You can clearly tell, even on stream, like here, the C is a little bit thin compared to ZX, V. So definitely not consistent. Not consistent, but yeah, getting Diceb crisp and clean and consistent, it takes money and time. But I would say for $250, not too bad, not too bad. I would recommend this. And why does warpage matter? So when your modified keys are warped, so let's say this is your space bar. Let's say this is your space bar. Let's say your space bar is warped. Then one side of the stabilizer is going to sit higher than the other side of the stabilizer. So it can cause that's one source of rattling when your stabilizers aren't flush together. It can cause more rattle than it needs to. So that's why we talk about warpage. Yeah. Text mods should be left center, not top left. That's true. Well, I mean, this is their own set, right? They're clearly using a different font from GMK or other manufacturers. So this seems, I don't know who made these keycaps, but definitely different. This control also bothers me because you have icon mods here, and then you have text mod and text mod. Yeah. So if you, but we're nitpicking. I would argue the majority of people purchasing a Tokyo60 don't care about what we're talking about. Maybe if you guys watch me, you guys might start caring, but the majority of people purchasing a Tokyo60, they're just trying to upgrade from the standard gamer keyboards you can get. They want something aluminum, something better. They want something hot swap. I don't think they would care about inconsistent legending. I honestly would like to try out that scavenger hunt stabilizer build. I got an Elemental FR87. Do you recommend hole tights or solder? I recommend solder personally. Traded my Alice for a Tokyo60. I would still take inconsistent legending over gamer font. Gamer font is disgusting. Gamer font should die. I don't know how gamer font spread. Gamer font is literally like a virus. It just spread and you can't stop it anymore. Like, in order to destroy gamer font, you're gonna need to like rewire the mind of society. I would rather take this over gamer font. Yeah. I don't know who spread gamer font and how gamer font caught on, but that needs to go away. Like the whole RGB craze, that's fine. RGB is way better than gamer font. Gamer font needs to be burned. That needs to die. But yeah, $250 for this whole case. I would say not too bad. I would say this is a great first build. Most likely, if you're purchasing this, this is probably your first dip into custom keyboards, and this is pretty nice. I would recommend this. $250 for a all aluminum case with average to mediocre die sub cherry profile PVT keycaps. Not too bad. Comes with Holy Pandas too. I like them as tactile switches. I like Holy Pandas. Jay Tarvin, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub, and Teriyako, thank you so much for the 30 bits. Yeah, and I think Tokyo Coffee Nerd designed this in mind with portability. I think so. I think his vision for the Tokyo60 was he wanted a light and portable keyboard that he could use on the go when traveling, but still provide some form of premium. Oh my gosh. Chortle my Squirtle. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs. Thank you so much, Chortle my Squirtle. If you guys just got gifted a sub by Chortle my Squirtle, please be sure to thank him. Where was I? Yeah, Tokyo Coffee Nerd, the designer of this board. His vision for it was he wanted something portable but not too heavy, but still have a level of premiumness. So Tokyo Coffee Nerd is responsible for the case. He's not responsible for the keycaps or the switches, but I think Tokyo Coffee Nerd did a pretty good job with that. Like, this is we should weigh this. So this keyboard is fairly light. This keyboard, fully built, weighs 1 pound, almost 2 pounds, a little under 2 pounds. And for all the international folks, 884 grams. That's not too bad versus carrying something like this. You cannot carry this keyboard around. This keyboard weighs 3,774 grams. Keyboard weighs 8 pounds, 5.2 ounces. So I would say 1 pound, pretty portable. Check Discord, something regarding portability.
Looking to build my first board. Have GMK mindset and Julius B265g switches. What do you think about the KBD75B as a case?
Okay, Zambamon saying, okay, so 1.5 integrated plate. So I was right about the integrated plate. The case wasn't updated, the PCB was. Okay. Ah, okay, that's something interesting. Season 3 updated the PCB and comes with USB-C. So previous versions of the Tokyo60 did not have USB-C. And the colors for Season 3 were based on summer. That's cool. That's interesting lore. And each round of the Tokyo60 came with different keycaps. Ah, okay, so this keycap set is specific to round 3. If you were in for round 2 or round 1, they came with different keycaps. That is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Alright. This also wouldn't be a bad beater board. $160 for a case. Money is relative. It could be a lot for some people. It might be cheap for some people. But at least buy the custom keyboard community standards. At least buy the custom keyboard community standards. Yeah. 160 is not that expensive. 160 is fairly cheap for a keyboard case. So if you want to have a board to just kind of abuse, travel, just kind of throw in your backpack, this is probably a good candidate. It's also hot swap, so if you're too abusive with your keyboard, if you end up destroying one of your switches, you can just easily switch it back in with a new switch. So yeah, pretty cool. I did get to play around with the Tokyo Coffee Nerd was also at the NorCal meetup 2 years ago. I don't know which revision he had then, but I know he did have, I'm guessing revision 2 or revision 1 then. So I did get to play around with that. But yeah, I think Tokyo Coffee Nerd did a pretty good job with what he had in mind. Pretty light. So yeah, this is a backpack you can throw in your backpack, and then you can study at a cafe with this. Although you shouldn't use Holy Pandas at a cafe. This is too loud for cafe use. You probably get kicked out of a cafe if you busted out a Tokyo60 and started typing. Does this use KO hot swap sockets? Yes, this does use KO hot swap sockets. This or the tofu? Ooh, that's a good question. This or the tofu? That's a hard question. This tofu or NK65? That's even harder. Well, NK65, as much as I like it, the layout isn't for me. I hate the layout of the NK65. If I'm being honest, NK65 is a great keyboard, but I don't like the layout of that. The bottom row on the right side, that's big no-no for me personally. I might say this. I might say that the Tokyo60, just because the tofu is sharp. If you guys take a look at my tofu VOD, I can cut paper with the edges of the tofu. This has a nice fillet going around the case. So it's a lot, this is a lot less harmful. Like, not that my wrist rest even touches it, but I would kind of be scared to chuck my tofu in a backpack. Like, those 4 edges, it can cut something and damage something in my backpack. This has less of a chance of doing that. I love KBD fans too. I am sponsored by them, but oh, this is chamfer. I'm sorry, chamfer. I always mix up chamfer and fillet. Chamfer. It's destined. Thank you so much for the Switch Prime sub. Yeah. Another issue with the Tokyo60. People complained about the gap size being way too big. So does the gap size look big on stream? What does chat say? Is the gap size big? Yes, no. Show it from the side. So this side, not too bad. Not too bad either. I'm gonna show it through different angles. Not too bad. They reworked them for the season 2 and decreased them actually. Yeah, so this is season 3 apparently, so it's definitely been fixed. I think that was the biggest issue. People had with the Tokyo60. The gap between the keycap to the edge of the case was ridiculously large in earlier rounds, but now it's fixed. They could have been reduced a bit more, I think. There's a decent amount of gap on the left side, but yeah, it's nowhere near as egregious as the previous round. Right side looks pretty good. This is pretty good, I would say. Pretty good. Yeah. I really think the bezel has to look. Yeah, I would say this bezel slash break edge. This is what makes the Tokyo60 the Tokyo60. It's what differentiates it from other 60% out there. Without this break edge, this is literally just a rectangle. There wouldn't be much different in terms of aesthetics between this and, let's say, the tofu if it was just a straight edge. So I would say this is definitely a defining feature of the Tokyo60. USB-C, some people like USB-C. USB-C, yeah. I'm saying the corners of this board are rounded. The tofu has a sharp point. Tofu definitely a sharp point. Yeah. USB-C is the best USB-C master race. Okay, let's do some quick maths. Can you purchase... If you purchase Holy Pandas from Drop, what are the tiers? You can buy them, you can buy like 10 Holy Pandas, and then you can buy 70 Holy Pandas? 60? What are the quantities you can purchase Holy Pandas at? 90 Holy Pandas was 110. So 90 is overkill for this. I'm guessing you can purchase 70. If you purchase 70 Holy Pandas, how much would that cost on Drop? I'm gonna guess 70 Holy Pandas is probably gonna run you... Oh, it's only 50, 90. Okay, I have too many different numbers. 50 wouldn't make sense. You can't fill any board up, any standard board up with 50 Holy Pandas. They priced it so that you would always have a little bit extra than the tier of boards. So I'm gonna guess 70. Yeah, 70, 90, 110 seems to make sense. So, let's say 70 Holy Pandas runs you for about, let's say 80 bucks. 80 bucks. So the case will run you $160. And then let's say you purchase 70 Holy Pandas, that adds another $80. So that's already $240 plus these cherry profile keycap sets. Let's say you purchase a standard, not super expensive PBT dice up keycap set. That'll run you at least $50 to $70. So I think you are definitely getting a deal if you purchase the whole package. Yeah, and you are using this as a travel case too. I don't think you want to put nice keycaps on a Tokyo60. Probably better to go with something like this. Yeah, so 250 for the case plus Holy Pandas plus keycap sets. Not too bad. Not too bad. I would recommend this to whoever is interested or looking to dive in. Yeah, great first keyboard. I would rather people use this than a gaming keyboard. Can we please take apart of the few Holy Pandas and see if they are factory lubed? Tasty chance. They are. Holy Pandas, from what I have heard, are factory lubed. I said this before on yesterday's stream. I don't know why people are freaking out. Even if you purchase Yock Pandas straight from Novel Keys, they come pretty inconsistently lubed from the factory. Switches, a lot of switches come factory lubed from the factory. That's not something new. I don't know why people are going crazy about it. But yeah. Good afternoon. Hello, Kiani. Yeah, I feel like maybe there's a lot of new people who are purchasing Holy Pandas and didn't realize they came lubed. But yeah, even if you were to make your own Holy Pandas by purchasing the Halo switches and then purchasing the Yock Pandas from Novel Keys, the Yock Pandas come pretty inconsistently lubed from the factory too, so yeah. They're inconsistent to the point where some have globs of lube. I would say my Yock Pandas had like globs too. I don't know, I've been through quite a bit of Yock Pandas now. Like I would definitely de-lube it before, especially on the leaf. The Yock Pandas have a ridiculous amount of lube on the leaf too. The Yocks, yeah, Yocks didn't have good factory lube either, I would say. But maybe I don't know, I haven't received my Holy Pandas yet. Maybe they might have more, but yeah, the Yocks were pretty inconsistently lubed too, so I don't think that's, I mean, it is a complaint, yes. I would rather wish that switches came unlubed from the factory, but yeah. Do you use an ultrasonic cleaner to remove lube? I use ultrasonic cleaners for the stems, yes. You can use denture tabs too in a warm bath, or sometimes just rubbing it off with yeah, just rubbing it off. Would you run Yock Pandas on a board? Nope. I think the only purpose Yock Pandas serve currently are to be Frankensteined into Holy Yock Pandas. I don't think there's any reason to use them as a linear currently. What additives do you use together with distilled water and an ultrasonic cleaner for lube removal? I just use dish soap, Mr. Petrov. Just dish soap. I mostly use my ultrasonic cleaner for cleaning vintage and Alps parts. So I'll put in a couple drops of dish soap and distilled water. I don't even think distilled water matters. I could be wrong, but unless you're cleaning metal parts, I feel like you can just use regular tap water. I feel like the distilled water only matters if you're ultrasonic cleaning sensitive items. But like if you're doing it on plastic, like the Alps stems, I don't think you really need distilled water. Zamboma, have a good night. What's your opinion of using dry PTFE powder as switch lube? I would only really use it on Alps. I have tried it on MX switches. I prefer wet lube better. Yeah, distilled is for metals only, plastic won't matter. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, let's compare this to Yock Panda switches. I forgot if I lubed these though. GG, I think I did lube these. I did lube these. Let's see if I can tell the difference. Favorite keycap profile, cherry profile for me. Cherry profile. Alright, so the only beauty of hot swap is that you can take switches out without having to desolder. And then you place new switches in. Alright, so A and S are the Inver pandas from Inver Holy Pandas from Drop, and DNF these are lubed though, so no, I can't use a lubed one. Let's just make a holy panda, holy mint panda. I do still have them in their unlubed state. Oh, yo, Cad, what's up? So, in order to make holy pandas, you can purchase Yok pandas from Novel Keys, and then you order some halo switches from Drop. These are just the halo switches, and I don't have a KO switch opener, so I'm going to open it with a flathead. Do people favor Halo True stems over Clear when making? It does not matter, Duis Vuitton. Halo Clears and Halo Trues share the same stem. The only difference between Halo Trues and Halo Clears are the springs and color. You take the Halo stem, put it in the panda housing, and boom, you have a holy panda. I'll make one more. And these leftovers, literal trash. You don't need them. So far, no one has come up with a good usage for those leftover parts. Unholy Panda is not worth making in my opinion. Alright, so now we have 2 stock Yok Holy Pandas. Let's put these back. Oh. How much to make Dizzy's exact keyboard? You can check my website for my rates, Lucky. This is lubed. This is also lubed. I just bought the Drop Pandas. It's Strobosis 3 till 3 for better for lubing. can't go wrong with either. 3203 is thinner, 3204 is a little bit thicker. So if you are scared of over looming your switches, 3203 probably the better way to go. All right. I don't know if they're less tactile. Who said they're less tactile? Feels same to me. Let's see if one, maybe this is a spring difference. I don't know, it seems about even to me. If I go slowly, the original Holy Panda always registers first. So maybe the OG Holy Panda, either the spring weight is different or the bump on the OG Holy Panda is smaller. I don't know. During actual usage though, try the same spring? That's a good point. I can try the same spring. I'll take the springs from these pandas. All right, let's see how inconsistently these are lubed. So this also has quite a bit of lube on the leaf, but the Yak pandas also came with quite a bit of lube on the leaf. How bad is this stem? This has none on the side of the stem, just on the leaf actually, on the tactile leg. So obviously because the leaf is lubed, the leg is also lubed, but there's actually no lube on the side. So maybe these aren't the production run pandas, which in that case this experiment is completely useless. At least based off this one. There is no lube. Let's check the second one. Yeah, so this one also has lube on the leaf, to be expected. Wait, what? What? This one has lube. There's a tiny bit of lube. I don't know if it shows on stream. Just on the actual slider portion. Okay, that's probably more evident. There's lube. There's lube on that one. I don't know how evident it is, but there's clearly no lube on this, on the bottom one. But there's lube on the top one. Okay, so that, maybe there is inconsistency. I can understand there being little lube, but this one genuinely seems to have no lube. So maybe that might contribute to people feeling differences in the switches, maybe? They just might be feeling inconsistencies in the lube. Thoughts on DZ60? It's a great and affordable 60% PCB. Alright, so now they are using the same lubes as the pandas. Holy pandas. Oh. Oh, wait. Is this actually less tactile? Definitely feels a little bit different this time. Wait, what? Now the Yacht Panda is registering first. Yeah, the Yacht Panda consistently registers first now. %, Yacht Panda registers first. Even if I go a little bit faster, Yacht Panda clearly registers first. 100% registers first. So maybe once again, I'm not sure if these are production run Holy Pandas or if these are original Holy Pandas. I don't know. So it might be different when I receive my Holy Pandas, but they both still have do retain that slight pre-travel. So the pre-travel on both is still there. Yeah, but I mean, the tests I'm doing are not scientific. The only real surefire way to test and verify all this is with a switch presser, like the ones that Hata or Man of Interest have, but why is this? I don't know, during actual use though, at least when you're spamming it fast, I don't think you can tell the difference. Yeah, feel-wise, start stacking quarters. I don't have coins on me, Dixie. I don't have coins, GG. I don't know, with the same spring, I might even want to say that the Inver Panda feels slightly more tactile than the Holy Yok Panda. I don't know if people were comparing the Yok Pandas to the Inver Pandas using the exact same spring. I don't know if the Yok Pandas come with the same spring as the Inver Pandas. And I also don't know if the Holy Pandas I have are the original Inver Pandas or production pandas, so keep that all in mind. So, moral of the story, my test, nothing is conclusive. My tests are specific just to this Tokyo60 that I have in front of me. I was not told anything about what kind of Holy Pandas these were, but from the one I have, I would place my money on that the Inver Pandas are more tactile. The bump feels marginally, if I had to bet on a difference, the bump on this Inver Panda feels marginally bigger than the bump on this. Cafe Andy, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. But this is if I had to place money, like at normal typing speeds, I wouldn't be able to pick out the difference, I think. At least at my typing speeds. Maybe, I don't know, yeah, if I had to bet money, I would say the Inver Pandas actually feel more tactile than the Yok Pandas. But once again, I have no idea what pandas I were sent. For June's keyboard, did you use the 60 gram springs from the Yok Panda? I did use the Yok Panda. Yeah, if I go like this, I might say the bump on AND, on ANS, this bump feels bigger than the bump on this. Isn't it the lube? Well, these are stock, whatever came stock from the factory. This is also whatever came stock from the factory. But yeah, don't go out and saying random stuff. I have no idea what pandas I received. These might be completely different from what people are receiving. There is a sound difference too. Let me turn off the music for a little bit. So we're gonna go ANS versus DNF. Are you sure it's not because it's closer to the edge of the board making a sound difference? Yes, that is a big factor. Korean American barbecue. The position of the switch on the plate affects the sound, but just for reference. Sergeant R. Osu, thanks so much for the 15 bits, and Guy Montags, thank you so much for the 10 bits. All right. And Sick Up, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. So yeah, that was some unscientific tests. I will leave legitimate science up to folks like Man of Interest and Hata. If I could have my own switch pressing machine, I probably would keep it around, I suppose. But that's not something I have space and time for. What do you think about the KBD75 V2? I think it is a great board for the price. It's also probably one of the only affordable 75% you can purchase right now. So yeah, I enjoyed it when I built them up on stream. What do you think about the Mass Drop Alt? I've played around with the control, but not the alt. But assuming it's just the smaller form factor of the control, also pretty good for the price. Hot swap, if that's what you're looking for. All right, we actually haven't done a typing test with this yet. So let's do a typing test. Well, yeah, the main point of this stream wasn't about the Holy Pandas, it was about the Tokyo60. So Tokyo60, just to reiterate, I would give it the thumbs up. Whenever V4 runs, I don't think people will be disappointed. 160 I think is a very fair price point. It is loud though. I would probably put quieter switches and then use it to travel, study at cafes, etc. Can you suggest a good 60%? Depends on your budget, chortle, but tofu's pretty good. I don't know what your budget is, yeah. Alright, should we do a typing? Oh, what is the layout on this? Okay, so this just has normal HHKB layouts. Ooh, Soran on top of it with the bot today. Oh, that's not the right window. It's my music. Why did that happen? Wait, Chrome, please. This is the wrong window. Well, I guess I'll just combine this. There we go. Whoops. Wait, the bot just started again? The bot started again? Wait, why did you do that, Soran? Oh, you inputted the number, I see. Why did you redo it? More entries, I see. Three, two, one, no more. All right. So once again, oh doggone. This is the Tokyo60 built with holy pandas, unlubed holy pandas, featuring the Tokyo60 Season 3 cherry profile dye sublimated keycaps. Let's see, will this keyboard make me type faster? Oh, we do. Yeah. Why is it so hard? My typing has become terrible the past week. Ooh, 138. That's not too bad. Sophia Wolf, I recognize that username. The only winner. Congrats. Not too bad. How did a stab sound? Mod, sorry. So yeah, once again, this is an unmodded keyboard, completely stock. Oh, I can bring out June's board, huh? I still have it. So these are built with lubed Holyoke pandas. This is the difference in modifiers. This is completely stock, unlubed, untuned, completely lubed, completely tuned. Also different cases, but Oh, this actually sounds deeper. But these are PBT keycaps. These are ABS keycaps. Yeah, big difference. But there's also a huge price difference, right? So you guys have to keep the price in mind. The price difference, very big. SN2G, welcome back for 3 months. Thank you so much. You want more of June's spacebar? Can you guys hear the difference? Alright. But yeah, you guys did also notice Tokyo60, there's a bit of hollowness to the sound signature. So I would personally not recommend Holy Pandas. Holy Pandas, it's a loud switch. It's gonna resonate inside the case and get even louder. So I would personally go with a quieter switch, probably a linear of some sort, or even silent switches, maybe Xylence. Do I have linears to try it on? I do have linears, but I don't want to replace every switch. Should I replace every switch? I don't know about that. Just end the stream. Storehand wants to sleep. But yeah, I feel like maybe Gatoron Silent Inks, retooled blacks probably would do pretty well. Creams, questionable. Creams also kind of loud. But yeah, in terms of just the case, I think case is a thumbs up. Case is a easy clip. Would recommend. Transportable, light, portable. I would personally do without the underglow if that's even possible. I don't know if they provide shorter screws because the acrylic is pretty thick. But yeah, I think Tokyo Coffee Nerd did a good job. DT Real SX. Hello, now the corner is scratched. I don't know how that happened. I think it might have come scratched. The whole edge here is scratched. How do you make keyboards sound better? You lube them. Is there space in the case for sorbothane? Yes, there's a bit of space. But if you want underglow, sorbothane is gonna ruin the underglow. I feel like you should be able to remove the diffuser. You definitely can. I'm just worried if the screw's too long, it might not. Oh, without needing different screws, I see. If you're traveling, won't the finish on the case scratch up? That is true, yes. But I think what Alvin said was he wanted it to be used for that. I mean, you would obviously put a sleeve over this, but depending on how hard you abuse it, it might get scratched up. Sorbothane or the drawer liner both work fine, Rooster. Are ZDO's V2s worth the price? If you want insanely tactile switches, then yes. Maybe the pocket inside is for adding internal dampener. I don't think so. That little cutout isn't going to do much in my opinion. Alright, but yeah, this was today's build stream. Can you change LED underglow? You can, but I don't know. Oh, that turns it off. Oh, there we go, I figured it out. Oh, it has a breathing effect. Breathes faster. Rainbow. even got that. I believe the PCB is QMK compatible, so it should be fairly easy to reprogram. Goes the other way too. Oh, what is this? What the? What kind of mode is this? Christmas? I like this the best. But yeah, Tokyo60, when V4 hits, I would say, assuming the prices are kept the same and they don't change much, I would say for $160, the case is worth picking up if you aren't looking for a keyboard that will break the bank. I think this is fine. This is a great option. I'm assuming you like the colorway, yeah. I think for what you pay for, I think this is well within the budget range. Leopolds or Tokyo? Probably Leopolds for me. I'm not a big 60% person, and I would personally get a bigger Leopold, but that's because layout issue. I need dedicated arrow keys, so 60%'s not my choice of layout. Where do you get your sword thing on a shelf finder? I have it linked in my Amazon storefront. And once again, I am running a group buy with TX keyboards, the UX proxy, to get some Taeha Types branded keyboard bags made. So if you guys haven't already looked at the link for that, please consider doing so. I'm also holding a 10K giveaway on my Instagram. I do have a post outlining the details. Please consider following me on all my socials. And subathon coming next month to celebrate hitting 20,000 followers on Twitch and my 1-year anniversary on Twitch. Do you plan to open commissions back up soon? Hopefully end of the month. What do you think about the Plum 84 keyboard? Is it a good Topra clone? I think it is. It's different. The Topra domes feel different on that board, but I think it is a good clone. I would recommend the Plum 84. Any recommendations for a mid-tier TKL? Something like KBD8X. KBD8X is all you have, unfortunately. Ferric, thank you so much for the 3 months. Welcome back. There aren't many mid-tier TKLs currently, unfortunately. Yeah, that's a shame. Can Canadians order the bag? That's a good question. I think it's currently US only. I am looking into an EU proxy, maybe an AU proxy if there are a lot of Australians interested. I might have to ask about Canada. Not sure about Canada yet. All right. Any final questions, comments, concerns? Go to bed. Everyone have a next week's streams should be at regular times. If it's different, I will let you guys know. But thank you everyone for watching this weekend's line of streams. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Oh, next weekend's streams are going to be streams you don't want to miss. Going to be building for Skara next weekend. And we might have another surprise big stream you don't want to miss out on. We're gonna have 2 amazing streams next weekend. Yeah, so free up your schedule because you won't want to see it. What board? Can't tell you. Can't tell you. Or are you talking about Skara's board? We might equals we will. Is it the board I think it is? No. I've only told one person so far. I've only told one of my mods so far. But yeah. Time currently just normal stream schedule next weekend. So yeah. All right. Who can we raid today to send you guys over to? Should we raid Beast Troll, Angels, Kimmy, Star, Smitten, Arya, Darlene? Kroy will be streaming his build. Is Kroy live? Kroy's live? Oh no, he won't. Should we raid Ed? We haven't raided Ed in a long time. What's Ed doing? Oh, he's in a tournament right now. We might distract him. We've never raided Angels Kimmy. Let's go raid Angels Kimmy. This is our first time raiding Kimmy. Why do you want her to ignore you like Celine did? Feels bad. It's our first time, so we gotta hit her with the classic show us your keyboard. Yeah, Ed and I lost the tournament yesterday. Oh no. Yeah, Ed seems to be in focus mode. So we're gonna go give Kimmy a raid. She's also another... Wait, she's not even at her desk right now. Where'd she go? Where is she? She's away. Should we raid Celine again? Wait. Cancel the raid. Literally left the desk to avoid me. Feels bad. Arya's live. We can go raid Arya then. Arya. Also our first time raiding Arya, so show us your keyboard is our raid message. Have a good rest of your weekend. Thank you, Dixie. Have a great rest of your weekend too. Hope everyone has a great week. Yeah. Thank you all for watching. Thank you guys for the 10K on Instagram, by the way. Instagram giveaway again on Instagram. Free to enter. You can possibly win an SA Bliss keycap set or GMK Vaporwave keycap set. Alright. Okay, so we're all gonna send you... Why can't you enter, Soran? Just make an Instagram account. Make an Instagram account. Use your mom's email, your dad's email. Just make an Instagram account. Hello, Spare. Oh, Spare, how are you doing? I haven't talked to you in a while. Alright. I'm gonna send you guys over. Video dropping tomorrow as per usual. So, until then, see ya, nerds.